Gray skies are gonna clear up.
Put on a happy face.
I can't.
Brush off the clouds and cheer up.
Put on a happy face.
I am. Oh, life's a party with a face full of poison.
My face hasn't been this immobilized since they bought me a lap dance at my brother's bachelor party.
You know, in the early days, we didn't always have it easy like you. No. We had to go down to Chinatown where they'd inject our frown lines with mayonnaise that'd been left out in the sun for a week.
Well, we certainly owe a lot to you pioneers.
When I was a boy, I worked in a supermarket. Oh, did I say I was a boy? Guess I wasn't. I was a girl.
Step 2.
Hurry, hurry!
Oh, okay. Loved you in carnal knowledge. Brilliant, starting over. Anything?
Gotcha! Oh, that's the best prank we've played since we set up Martha Stewart.
Oh, muffins from James. Do you think it's weird that he got them by cutting in line and then lying about needing them for his dying mother?
No, not at all, honey. I mean, that's the same way that we used to get bread and juice during the Great Depression. '80s. Between my first and second marriages, I did what many girls in my position do. I backpacked through Japan, Vietnam, and Bhutan. One day, while I was worshiping in silence at the Golden Temple in Kyoto, I was discovered by a commercial director. Long story short, I became the face of Atushi Konki, the energy drink of today's youth. It was a health drink, chock full of vitamins, minerals, and 22 grams of nicotine. Anyway, I became a sensation. Everywhere I went, I was mobbed by Japanese people. Fortunately, it was right around the time they invented pepper spray.
And you lost your entire sense of self.
Exactly. However, years later, when they discovered that nicotine was dangerous and replaced it with ephedra and trace amounts of baby laxative, they offered me another commercial. And I said no. That is a decision I have regretted ever since.
But why? You checked into a hotel just to pee. It seems like you have everything.
Not everything. I would trade it all for the chance to be famous again. It is the greatest thing any human can achieve. My 8th birthday, which my mother celebrated by changing my name and moving us to Vancouver. Come on.
Ooh, or the time that I told my first boyfriend I loved him, and he said, "Did you just eat falafel?" Doesn't hurt.
The horrible muffled cries of Patty Hearst from behind that closet door. Never happened. Oh, you want to play this game? My half-ton husband spent 13 months in prison, met some hussy in the cafeteria. Now they're shacked up at my mansion, sharing the bed we used to make rapid love in.
If you're playing Whose Husband is Worse with Karen, don't play for money. She's still collecting from Linda Hussein.
What happened? I mean, I tell you I love you, and then you don't return my calls.
I got kind of freaked out. No one's ever picked me over their daughter before. Not John Voight, not Steven Tyler, not Goldie Hawn. Oh! Oh! Honey, you scared me. I thought you were my clone, but none of them survived.
The man is a genius. He's an artist. I mean, would you fire Picasso?
I would, and I did. He put both breasts on one side of my body. I wouldn't take it from plastic surgeon, and I wouldn't take it from him.
Karen, I'm sorry, but if you
Get
want
away
to get
from me.
that...
I want to be alone. I haven't felt this emotionally raw and exposed since Penthouse published those photos of me and Vanessa Williams. Listen, kids. I need your help. I'm in a little bit of a pickle. You know how I'm into Aerosmith, right?
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
Well, I went to see him play at Madison Square Garden and invited him back to my suite at the Palace Hotel to party with me.
Aerosmith?
No, Madison Square Garden. Anywho, some things may have been set on fire. Bellboy may have been stripped and shaved. A young girl may have become a mother. Bottom line, they kicked me out. No hotel in New York will have me, and I need a place to stay.
It's not unusual, it's not unusual, it's not unusual, it's not unusual, it's not unusual.
Well, this is unusual.
What the hell happened here, Karen?
Hey, Sadler Designs.
I don't remember giving permission for a party.
It wasn't a party. You guys know how I'm into gangsta rap, right?
Yeah, sure, go on.
Well, all I did was invite old dirty bastard over to watch Masterpiece Theater. Then he brought along his whole posse. And some bomb-ass chronic. You know, honey, maybe I can help you. You know, back in the day when I was roommates with Stanislav's... Uda Hog... Claire Danes.
What are you doing here?
What? Can't a friend stop by a friend's place for a quick shower?
Why don't you shower at Marlowe and Phil's? I thought that's where you've been staying since you left Stan.
Oh, I am, and it's been super cool. Yeah, it's all braiding each other's hair, pillow fights, comparing breast size. Then Marlowe comes home and the fun stops. Oh, look at the time. I gotta fly.
Karen, your hair.
Oh, I forgot. Thank you.
How does it...
Money. The last town we lived in, I fell in love with a boy. He had long blonde hair, delicate features, soft skin. At least I think it was a boy. Well, anyway, I was in love. And he or she loved me. Until my mom scammed her, too. Then he left me. That was when I left home and never looked back. Well, Jackie, let me tell you my story. Maybe it'll inspire you. Now, God didn't give me the ability to play the piano or paint a picture or have compassion. But he did give me the ability to crack a walnut with my hoo-ha. Here, let me show you.
Oh, you're really sweet to talk to me. When someone dies, nobody ever asks how the mistress is doing.
Tell me about it. Not one person came up to me at Reagan's funeral.
I don't know what's wrong with Grace. We're good at fixing people up.
I know. I set up the governor of New Jersey with his boyfriend. Not so much set them up as loaned them my apartment.
Karen, I need you to hold down the fort.
Well, I did it at the Alamo. I could do it here. Oh, Martina!
Karen, where have you been? I've missed you.
Oh, honey, listen, I've got some bad news. I can't marry you. I'm in love with someone else.
But Karen, I was straight before I met you.
Yeah? That's the way the cookie crumbles, Marty.